Greetings and a good evening. Welcome to the Atarangi. Today we're doing another improvised stories video, and we're gonna be playing like cat and mouse type of game, you know, runners. This is what the hunter gets. It's a potion with some special stuff, a dagger with some special stuff, a bow with some special stuff. It's pretty much a guaranteed kill if he can actually get us properly.
Yeah. The hunter's gonna be Simli.
The hunter is gonna be Simli, so you know we might out that. And this is what we get. We get instant health and night vision, and then some food and rockets and etc. I would say let's roll that dice.
Yep. Let's roll the dice, and whilst we introduce the scenario, the runners can start running.
Okay, you're 5
and
seconds.
once we're done introducing the scenario, the hunter can come hunting.
Joanna's already cheating.
No, he's allowed to go. We're going. It's 5.
I am quickly gonna scroll down to that.
Me too.
Hello.
It's a joke, man. Alright. Alright, so Barry and Joanna will be the players running the campaign. Simli and I will be storytelling.
Okay.
And our scenario is...
You're walking in the woods. There's no one around and your phone is dead. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot him.
Shia LaBeouf.
But in this case, it's not. In this case, it's not Shia LaBeouf. It's the Slash Street Boys. You're dealing with Jason Voorhees, Leatherface, Freddy Krueger, Scream, and Michael Myers.
I don't even know half of them, but I know that they are horror.
Yeah, they're horror guys.
When can I come?
We're not done yet. You get to you together get to pick 2 characters. You are 3 days away from civilizations, so you need to go there. You need to survive 3 days. You get to pick 2 characters, and there's only woods. You're not gonna be running into any other biome before you get to safety.
All right then. So we need to survive a bunch of horror serial killers in the woods.
Yes.
By
You get to pick
summoning
2
a random
characters.
character.
Yeah. Alright, start picking your characters. Remember, you can't go overpowered. You have to stick within the power level of the scenario.
Okay, so I'm gonna think in the direction of either My Hero Academia, which has a ton of versatile characters, or maybe Marvel.
Although some of the more powerful characters from that are gonna be too high power level.
Yeah,
Simply
so I
feel
have to
free to
balance
start
it out.
hunting by
Okay,
yourself.
cool.
You can discuss with Barry as well, you're both playing.
Buddy, what direction are you
You've spotted
thinking
them all standing in like a lineup from the corner of your eye right now, by the way.
Okay, so they're right in front of us, basically.
No, they're to your side because it's in the corner of your eye.
But we can see them. They're in our field of view.
You can see them, and they're a fair distance away. They're like 500 meters away.
Okay.
We're gonna need your characters before we move on.
Buddy, what are you thinking of?
I'm currently drawing a blank.
Buddy.
Remember, if you take
Okay,
too
so
long,
you're
we're doing a
counting-
countdown and we're giving you something bad.
And I have to not make it overpowered, because I know a few characters that are very much overpowered against...
Ow!
Well, in the book.
Silly dice.
I had a leg spine.
No.
I mean, to be fair, some of these characters are pretty powerful themselves.
True,
Yeah.
I don't really know how powerful they are.
So Michael Myers is extremely hard to kill and has superhuman strength. Jason Voorhees is basically unkillable, so you're just gonna have to stall him.
Okay.
He can swim though, so if you throw him into a lake, he's probably gone for a while. He'll get back out though. And he also has super strength, and he seems to be able to teleport sometimes, but that's not true. It just looks like it.
Okay.
I think Scream is just literally a guy with a knife.
Yeah, pretty much. I think.
I think Leatherface is literally a guy with a chainsaw.
Okay.
Freddy Krueger can kill you in your dreams.
Oh, right, it's that one.
So we
And
can't
outside
sleep.
of outside of your dreams, it's a guy with knives on his hand.
So
Did
we
I
should
get all of
stay
them? I
awake
think I
for
got
I think
The
you got all
awkward
of them.
thing is, don't remember anymore really where I died. Because
Just go creative and recopy your items.
You
I
nerd.
didn't think about that. I'm just...
You must be really stupid.
First
Yes, I am
character that
actually.
came to mind is Hawks from My Hero Academia. He can fly
I don't really know what
and
he
has feathers that he can control, and they're rather powerful. Like one feather can carry the weight of an adult human. But it's a little bit overpowered because he could just pick both of us up and fly
Yeah.
us anywhere
I feel
away
like
from all the
my
danger.
hero characters are gonna be a bit high in power level.
Yeah, that's what I was a bit afraid of.
Alright, the two of you, I'm gonna need to hear a character in 5, 4,
Oh no, this is so
3,
bad.
2.
Katara from Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Fair enough.
I mean, she's actually pretty good because if she can do
Pretty
bloodbending,
good.
Yes. But only during a full moon at the start. Well, I'm not sure if she
Yeah.
can during full moon only.
I'm not sure.
It is only full moon.
Yeah. Well, it's only full moon for Katara at the age you think of her on.
No, it is always full moon for her.
No, when she's an adult, she can do it without full moon. No, it doesn't matter though, because they're getting past Airbender Katara.
Yes. And in that series she's like 14, I think. So
Well, that
gonna have
series
to be-
actually is, I think, takes. I don't think that series takes place in 1 year. They
Yeah,
age
it's like
throughout the
3
series.
months.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like it is literally the summer.
Right, so you have Katara.
Yeah, so she has water bending. She can even
Yes.
draw water out of plants and stuff like that.
Correct.
Which
She can-
technically could also help us with defending against Jason.
Yes, and she can also make
Yes.
ice. Like you've seen in the scene where
Yeah,
she
you can
fights
try freezing.
Azula, for example, which can be very strong to lock one of the enemies in place.
Yes.
But it's gonna melt and they're gonna be able to chase us again. Especially if they cooperate and break the ice.
Yeah. Alright. And then we're gonna need a second character. You guys are allowed to discuss, by the way.
Yeah, and I cannot find any of you.
I found someone.
I'm literally out in the open.
I am literally standing on top of a
exploring.
building, constantly. I think I literally just saw you flying away from me twice.
I've not been inside of a building at any point.
I'm just
Are
exploring
you
the
even
map
looking
because
in
I
the
don't
right
know any of
quadrant?
this.
Sim?
Yes, now I am.
So,
Yay!
I flew
chat.
into a building. I killed myself.
According to the
Alright, I'm
logs,
gonna
I
need to
killed
hear
you.
the second character
Buddy,
in
this one's up to
5,
you.
4, 3, 2, 1. Barry.
yeah, I think I'm gonna pick Mercy from Overwatch.
Right, so
like
you've
that.
got a lady with a gun that can do healing.
Yes,
And damage boosting.
and damage boosting. But that damage boosting part isn't relevant. The fact that she can, heal our stab wounds in case we get any.
And
Right, your
resurrect
first
people.
move, you've spotted them.
And we have touched the summon sign, so now we run. The question is where?
And what do the other characters do?
So,
So you find yourself
What was
standing
the-
in the woods.
in the woods, right.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's
so
no one around and your phone is dead.
I'd say first thing we do is get Katara to draw some water out of whatever is nearby. And make an ice wall in between so we can get some distance.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Alright, an ice wall.
Yo,
So
check out this living
Katara
room.
makes the ice wall and the rest of you start running the opposite direction.
Away from the danger, but I'm sure they're
Yes.
gonna catch up.
And you're running downhill.
Alright,
Okay.
we're running downhill.
Yeah, you're running downhill into a valley. And the way forward is back up the hill on the other side of the valley. There's a river down there that you're gonna have to cross.
Okay, so wait, we gotta go down the valley and then up the other side?
Yes. Across the river at the bottom.
Okay. Finding the river is gonna be very good, of course.
Right. Anything you want to do before the next thing happens?
Okay, so when we get down to the river,
Damn!
Well, I got
I
him.
suggest we somehow
I healed myself with a
make sure we
nausea.
can get some water with us.
Oh, okay.
Like, save some of that water to bring with us up the hill.
Okay.
So it's gonna be easier than drawing water out of trees and stuff.
Alright, so you're gonna need to get some sort of like flask or bottle from somewhere.
For example, yeah.
Do we happen to be able to spot any wood shacks or anything like that?
Yes, there is an old wooden shack to your left.
Okay.
Is there something inside of the wooden shack?
Well, you don't know that, you're not in the wooden shack. You can see through walls.
Right. I think I'm gonna go in there.
Alright.
Joanna, you fine with staying with Katara? I'll go with Simply died again. I'll go with
Nice Duke.
I'll go with Mercy and I'll have her wait outside just in
Oh,
case it's an
we're
ambush.
splitting up?
Yeah, I think that's a
Okay.
pretty good call.
Okay.
Ah,
It is given that Mercy has Guardian Angel, which means she can fly towards us if
People,
needed.
course,
She has
obviously.
wings. So if there is any danger, I suggest she can fly you outside of the shack by flying towards me or Katara rather fast.
Indeed.
Okay. So Barry, you go into the shack. And inside, there's human body parts and skins hanging from hooks.
So this is the Leatherface shack.
As well as some spare chains for chainsaws.
Well, I will definitely be taking those. Because
Right, so you take some of those.
is there any flasks around?
Yes, but they have organs in them.
Well, don't think it's a good call to put water in that.
Means you can only bend the water, not the leftovers.
We could empty the flasks and clean them in the river.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so I'll just be taking those as well. Is there any weapons in here?
Dum.
Not really.
No,
I'm
not
sure if
just
you're
like a
baiting me or
stick
not.
or something like that.
There's like knives and stuff.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Alright.
Is there
So in
rusty
the
knife?
rattling of all of you grabbing all that stuff, you didn't notice that somehow Jason is standing in the door.
Okay,
In
so
between you and Joanna.
Jason is with the...
It's the hockey mask guy.
The hockey
hockey
mask guy
mask.
with the machete.
Okay.
Yeah, he's also
He's strong.
undead. He's undead, he's strong.
I throw a splash potion of healing.
You don't have a splash potion of healing. Should have picked Steve.
Damn. Steve
Yeah,
is
he
OP.
clearly comes with a splash potion of healing.
I love how
for real
bad
now?
Simli is at finding you.
The thing is, I found Joanna 2 times. But Joanna is
So
the only
Jason,
Patient.
Jason lifts up his machete, ready to chop at Barry.
Okay.
I think the best thing to do is try to. I don't know how big is the shack. Is it big enough for him for me to draw him in, dodge his attack, and try to run through the door?
Well, so there's a big, like, operating table-sized table in the middle, and then there's, like, a meter around the table.
Yeah. So I
That's the
basically
size
have
of
to.
the
room.
I basically have to drag him around the table so I can dodge and then just to run for it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So
don't forget
that's
that
the
Mercy
plan.
has a pistol, but I'm not sure how effective the pistol is against Jason.
Nah, it's not gonna be effective.
Don't think it's gonna do much.
It could slow him down maybe, but it's not gonna kill him or do much damage, I assume.
Yeah, not likely.
So the plan is to just dodge his attack and dash.
Alright, so you dash to the side, placing the table in between you and Jason. And whilst this is happening, Scream and Leatherface start closing in on Joanna's location.
Okay,
Joanna,
so
where
Barry's
are you?
inside with
With Jason?
Barry's inside with Jason, and then Scream and Leatherface are coming at Katara and me outside in the woods still.
Yes.
Yes.
Joanna,
Where's
are you...
Mercy right now?
Mercy
Do
was
we-
with me outside, but I guess she
Yeah,
managed to hide
she's-
away from Jason.
Yeah, she's outside, but like Jason has a way of appearing places he shouldn't be able to appear.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
appears in the
He
door.
just suddenly stands in doorways.
Okay.
It's kind of what he does in his
Seemingly, it
movies.
looks like you're struggling there a bit, you know.
Alright, let's help Simli out a bit here, Barry. We're spectating in creative mode.
Oh, that's. I've already been spectating just like this,
Like what?
just in spectator mode.
Yeah. Now we're going into creative mode, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, I've been in the
Joanna.
right corner of the map.
We're gonna give more visibility by being around Joanna.
So
Right?
while I make my mad dash out of the door, I guess I'll regroup with Mercy and fly as fast as we can over to Joanna.
I don't think Mercy can fly you places.
She
I
can
don't think
drag
she
me.
can- Yeah, well, she can drag you over the floor, but I don't think she's gonna be
Yeah,
able
I
to
don't think
fly
she's like. I
more than
don't
her
think
own
she can
weight.
do that.
I mean, she'll be able to like drag me forward, making me run
Ow,
faster.
I've been lightning.
That's what I mean. Like I'll be like running super fast over the ground, but I don't have to pull my own weight fully, you know.
Ah,
You ain't getting
Also, whilst you're running with Mercy Barry, Jason straight up lobs the table at you and brings your shoulder out of its socket.
That's fine. I'll survive. We'll fix that when the time comes.
from crossing the wrong side.
Leatherface and Scream have now arrived at your position, Joanna.
Mm-hmm.
Leatherface has a chainsaw that's running, and Scream has a big kitchen knife.
A chainsaw and a kitchen knife.
Yeah, that's what you're facing. And they're
I do.
approaching fast.
I thought you
They're
were
appro-
silly. They're approaching fast, so Katara obviously starts waterbending and makes an attack towards Jason.
Towards Jason, chasing Barry in the distance.
Sorry, I messed up the
Good.
names. I'm too
Yeah, don't
focused
worry
on
about
two things.
Scream or Leatherface?
Nope, not again. So, to Scream.
Alright.
He tries to do a water whip towards Scream.
Alright, this hits, because I don't think Scream is very fast, so he gets knocked to the floor. Although, because she was busy dealing with Scream, Leatherface managed to get close enough to get a swing with his chainsaw at Katara. She dodges, but the water bag that she carries with her at all times is cut open.
Okay, so she doesn't have any spare water except for the stuff that she just bent at.
Correct.
Okay. Oh, I fell down in a hole.
There's a staircase up.
Whilst
zeker.
Barry is running down with Mercy, Michael Myers steps out from behind the tree and grabs Mercy's arm, stopping her from moving.
Hey everybody, it's Scarcy.
Michael Myers.
I just see that happening.
Vsauce, Michael here.
I lost the action. Where is everyone?
inside of
Oh, here's
whatever
Simlic.
this is.
I
I'm outside
think
the
they
game.
were at building 1, but they might have gone.
Yes, Simli zips away from Joanne.
So,
You were like 5 blocks away from each other.
so my shoulder is dislocated,
Yes,
and Mercy's arm is currently being grabbed.
yes.
I do have a knife
And some chainsaw chains.
and some chainsaw chains, so I'm gonna take.
And 2 big glass jars.
So I'm gonna take a chance, and I'm gonna use the arm that isn't dislocated, and I'm gonna try to cut or stab or whatever Myers so that he lets go.
So you stab Myers.
I'm blind! I'm dead.
Right, switch of roles, boys. So you stab Myers in the... Where do you stab him?
I actually wanted to mainly go for a cut on the arm or something so that he would let go.
Cut on the arm. Alright, so you cut Myers.
Wait, I'm just grabbing my items quickly.
And he lets go of Mercy to grab the knife. So he's holding the knife. By the blade.
I tried to pull back on a knife to get it free.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere.
Okay.
This
I like-
man does a one-handed pull-up in this movie. He's got grip for days.
I like that I just died like 2 or 3 times.
You suck.
Right, roll
Alright,
out.
let's
Everyone.
go. Robots, roll out.
Everyone in
I'll
survival.
look away for a
Oh,
second.
I am
Yes,
not in
am.
survival yet.
You don't have to look away, Joanna. You can see where we're going.
Give me a second, I'm going to survival.
I just did it.
I missed the button.
You always miss a button.
Scream is slowly getting back up.
So Barry
So,
is wounded.
Well, I've
Tara
got a
doesn't
dislocated
have
shoulder.
Any spare water? You have a dislocated shoulder too. I'm still fine.
Katara still has water though.
She
And
still
Mercy
has water,
still
but
has
no
a gun.
backup anymore.
Yeah, Mercy has a gun and she's free now, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna have her pop a shot at Myers.
At Myers. Alright.
Yep.
So
In the hopes
Myers
that he will
takes
let go of the
knife. Yeah.
knife.
So Myers takes the shot in his shoulder. And he staggers back, pulling the knife out of your hand.
Okay. Yeah, well, I guess I lost my knife.
And he's a bit dazed, so it's gonna take him like a minute to get his bearings.
That gives us time to run though.
Yep.
So I guess we'll run.
Does
Okay.
Mercy have her ultimate?
Oh, what
Press,
does that do again?
press Q, your ult is ready.
There's no reviving.
Ultimate makes her able to fly around freely for 20 seconds. And any healing boost or any healing or damage boost will be connected to nearby teammates.
Okay. So you get one of those for the entire game.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
one
think we
ultimate.
keep that.
We won't use it yet, but we could use the healing to relocate Barry's arm already. So he
Right.
he isn't in pain anymore and can defend or attack
Okay.
himself better.
Is Joanna already able to chase us?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I'm going.
Because
So
I'm
Barry
like,
is healed.
where is she?
Barry is healed, and you all continue running down the hill. And it looks like the killers have backed off for now.
Okay.
Night is starting to fall as you reach the river at the bottom of the valley.
Cool.
Okay, so we did manage to get to the bottom of the valley away from the others, the killers.
Yeah.
Do we still have the flasks?
Yeah, well, it's not flasks, it's big jars.
Okay,
Glass
the jars then.
I need to point out, when they're full, they're gonna weigh a lot, and you're gonna need to actually hold on to them with your hands. So you're not gonna have free hands if you're holding on to them.
Okay. So maybe it's better to only use one jar so we can carry the weight, well, share the weight basically.
Alright. The temperature is starting to go down.
Oh, we need to stay warm then. What do we have
I
to
would
stay
say you're
warm?
getting thirsty, but Katara can clean water, so that's not really a challenge. I would say you're getting thirsty, but that's not really a challenge when you have a waterbender with you.
Yep. Buddy is
Damn it.
dead.
You
Nice.
You're grabbing
slay.
his rockets.
Fine addition to your collection.
A fine addition to your collection. Alright, next move, boys.
Buddy, do you have something in mind?
I think we're gonna have to try to cross the river.
You have a waterbender, so.
That's a heart attack and a
I
half.
lost
Jesus.
Klaus. Oh no, there it is.
That was a heart attack and a half. Jesus.
So yeah, I
Oh Lord
guess.
Jesus, it's a fire.
So I guess we try to cross the river.
I ain't grabbed no shoes or nothing.
You ran for your life.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I have no idea where
No.
Joanna is.
Behind
Chasing
me.
Klaus.
There's a thing I don't even see.
Alright, so what was it you were
Picture
doing, Barry?
No, where are you?
Yeah, so we're
Okay.
crossing the river.
Alright. And how are you doing this? Me!
Well, we have a waterbender, so in theory that would work. But I think we're gonna see if we can find a bridge or something.
Alright. There seems to be no bridge.
Then
I
we're
lost.
gonna-
Oh wait, no. Thanks
Joanna,
for
do
staying
we-
in open sight.
Joanna, do we risk running over a very wet very wet ground?
We can make Katara freeze it.
True, she can draw the moisture out of the ground, so it wouldn't be mud. Yeah, at that point we can just cross the river.
Alright.
I haven't even used a single
a wall!
rocket.
That's twice you died to a
I
wall.
guess I won from Klaus. Because he was running away and
You got me.
I killed him. Yay.
Now, where will you find me?
Good question.
Both me and Klaus looking at that situation? Interesting.
So you start... You decide to skip the night, knowing that Freddy Krueger is around.
Mm-hmm.
And you
We're
start...
not gonna sleep.
Yeah, and you start walking up the hill. And you basically go all night without incident.
Joanna, are you flying invisible?
Yeah, the potion makes you
Oh,
invisible.
yeah, you were invisible too earlier.
Hello!
Oh. What? How is that not a hit?
And then Scream appears near you. So you can see Scream running in from the distance.
Okay, so Scream is coming at us. It's the morning after, we're tired.
Yes,
We have one jar of water with us.
correct.
And we have Mercy and Katara.
I think it's best right now to see if we can find any berries or food, whatever.
Right.
Ah yes,
food,
go look for
drink,
food
water.
when a guy with a knife is running at you.
Yeah.
No, you cannot take me.
I can outfly you. I
What?
have 10 times more
What
weapons
is
than you.
what is one guy with a knife gonna do when we have a person with a gun that can
Just go
shoot
help
him?
much if you cannot hit me.
Alright, Scream is now 3 meters away.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, and we're gonna shoot him.
Alright. So Mercy shoots Scream. Scream falls to the floor. You turn around and Jason Voorhees is right behind you.
Well, that's perfect. So I make a dash and I steal Scream's weapon.
Yeah, big kitchen knife. Okay.
because he's down now, so I can disarm him so that he's more harmless. And
Jason,
I gain a weapon.
In the confusion, Jason manages to get off a swing with his machete and breaks one of Mercy's wings.
Oh, damn.
She didn't need those
I don't
anyways.
think she has self-healing. Well, in the game she does regenerate health over
Yeah,
time.
but
with that attack,
her
but-
wing also isn't biological, so that's not
so
gonna
it's-
heal anyway.
It's fine. It's not gonna kill her. Just
Yeah. She
It's gonna
just
weaken
loses her
her.
flying ability.
yeah, it's fine.
We can't pop the ult anymore then. Well, she can't fly around anymore with the ult, but still do the healing boost.
That's the most important part.
Simply creeping around the sandstone building. There's multiple sandstone buildings.
I'm flying towards
Yeah,
one
but
of them.
I'm still going to change location. I still have
Right.
to.
Next move, boys. Jason is still right there.
Jason is right there. Mercy's wing broke off, and we have to defend ourselves. I mean, it's just easy to say Katara uses water bending again.
Yes, and what does she do with it?
She tries to freeze Jason in the in the ice.
Right, she freezes Jason successfully.
Okay, Jason is now immobile, but we used up our ice. Well, water.
Correct. You make it about halfway up the hill. When you hear a chainsaw revving up on top of the hill.
Whoops, killed myself.
Okay,
Well,
then there's-
I
we have
am
a
so.
chainsaw to worry about. That's in front of us.
Yes, you're only halfway up though, and it took you half a day, so he's a big distance away. Like it's gonna take you half a day to even get to the top of the hill.
Wait, we are midway up the hill already, or
Yes.
do we have to?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're midway up the hill, and it's gonna take you the rest of the day to get up there.
On our way towards the middle of the hill where Jason with the chainsaw is, we try to find
No, it's
some
Leatherface as a chainsaw.
Leatherface with the chainsaw. Sorry, I keep mixing up the names because I don't know them good enough.
Yeah, me too. Don't worry about it. Joanna,
Don't worry about it.
finding
This
me?
situation was added as a joke, and we weren't actually expecting this one to be the first one.
I mean, if you put it in, it's just a 1 in 6 chance if you roll a d6.
It's a fun one. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Joanna, I'm gonna give you one tip. You're not going to find me if you're flying.
Well,
But I am
Underground?
outside. I am
keep-
not
outside.
underground.
Yeah, you keep going, and night starts to fall on the second day.
Okay, we try to, well, on our way to the middle of the mountain, we try to find some food, berries, for
Right.
example, apples,
Yeah,
whatever we
you
can
manage
find.
to find some fruit and eat a bit.
Okay, so hunger is not a problem. Can we extract more water from the plants before we get up the hill?
Yes.
Okay, so we're dragging a jar with water with us again.
Cool. And we are also dragging an empty jar, right?
Yeah, you've got an empty jar and a full jar.
Should we maybe fill that jar slightly with some berries and stuff?
Sure.
Good idea.
You fill the jar with extra food.
Cool.
We have some food for the remaining of the journey as well now. Good.
Yes. Barry, what's the recording time real quick?
Oh, we're at like 48 minutes. 49 minutes. 50 minutes.
It's a bit long for a
I mean,
recording.
don't
maybe.
worry about parts where not much happens are getting cut.
Okay.
Ooh, Joanna,
So
where
you
am
close
I?
in on the top of the hill, where Leatherface is somewhere in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And you're all extremely tired, having skipped 2 nights of sleep.
Understandable. Is it best for us to sleep? That's the question. Like, have one
We
of
will
us
die.
sleep, or
The fact is, you don't have a way to defend yourself from Freddy.
Yeah, you will die.
Hello there, buddy.
You didn't pick a character that can do something in dreams.
Okay, true. So
So
we
you
do
hear the
fight the
chainsaw?
sleep deprivation
Yes.
and keep moving.
Yep.
Oh, there you
On
are.
top of the hill, so the sun is starting to come back up on the third and last day of your journey.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear the chainsaw, but it seems to be coming from all sides.
So we
Joanna,
can't locate
I'm
where-
gonna give you a tip. Buddy is near me.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know
just
where Buddy
static cam
is.
at this point. And I'm
Somebody
in
is
cave
hiding
mode.
underneath the thing on the street.
Don't say that. It will be funny if he found me.
Da-dun, da-dun.
Alright, so you're near a canyon at the edge of the forest, and your escape is on the other side. Alright, let's just finish the story now.
Okay.
So you're nearing the canyon at the edge of the forest, and Michael Myers is on the bridge, stopping you from going. You're still in the forest. The bridge is 500 meters away from you, and you hear the chainsaw all around you.
Do we have enough water to make a bridge?
No.
So we can't cheese our way out of this.
Not
A
really.
tree
no.
falls down almost on top of Barry, and you see Leatherface standing where it came from.
With the chainsaw, right?
Yes.
Good. I will challenge him to a fight.
Alright, he starts running at you with the chainsaw above his head, ready to swing down.
Yep. I pull out one of the chains,
Alright.
and I will try to break his chainsaw by smashing another chain into it.
Alright, the chain gets caught on the chainsaw and gets lopped, absolutely lopped at Joanna,
Okay.
making
Where does
Joanna
it
not
hit
be
me?
able to use one of the eyes because it's scarred over.
Okay, so I'm unable to see out of my eye, one of my eyes at least.
Yes.
And I'm in a lot of pain, I can imagine.
Yes.
We have a healer with us, it's fine.
Yeah, but still, it's excruciating pain. Like, I'm out of the fight for now until Mercy can heal me up.
Leatherface takes a swing at Barry. But Barry manages to dodge. And Michael Myers is just standing there on the bridge menacingly. Next move.
Well, I think it's the best bet to start slowly moving towards the bridge.
Alright, you start slowly with the chainsaw guy chasing. As a
No
decent
hurry at
person, you
all.
start absolutely booking it to the bridge as fast as you can.
That makes more sense.
With Leatherface chasing you.
Alright, so they got out of the ice block by now.
Jason jumps out of a tree and straight up kills Mercy.
Interesting.
Oh.
He was gonna get one of them off at one point.
Yep, that was actually to be expected.
So now we only have Katara
Yes.
to defend
you reach the
Betty
bridge.
and me, who can't see anymore.
Well, you've still got
Well-
one eye.
Yes, but
Can I...
We're still flying half.
You're still flying after... Can I steal Mercy's gun?
No, you're not turning around and walking to Jason.
Being an absolute chat. Well, then I guess we have no choice.
Alright. You run to the bridge and you arrive in front of Michael Myers.
What kind of weapons do we still have?
You've still got Scream's knife. That's it. You also have Katara with water.
I'm thinking,
Yeah,
what
well-
would be the best move to do for Katara?
It's a
to
walking
defend
bridge,
us
by the way,
and-
not a car bridge.
Well, don't forget Katara can also heal.
She has healing
Yeah.
abilities. Can
Yes,
Katara heal Mercy, but then she can't defend us, and we're
No, Mercy is just
vulnerable.
dead.
Mercy is dead. Don't worry
Katara
about
can't
it.
revive the dead.
Right, okay, it's straight up dead, it's not wounded, right.
Yeah. Jason jumped down and straight up split her skull open.
I think what the best bet would be is to see if Katara could maybe kill its
Michael Myers
Michael Myers, right?
on the bridge.
See if she can hit him with an ice spike or something. So she will launch that as I charge in, readying another attack with the blade, just in case he doesn't instantly go down. Because we need to clear the bridge, otherwise we're not getting over it.
Right, so you're all running at the bridge, and Katara absolutely yeets some water and then freezes it in the air.
Okay, so
And
they're
you-
just throwing ice spikes.
Yeah. So you get a great success hit and straight up pin using an icicle Michael Myers to the bridge side.
Cool. That allows me to kill him.
You can try.
Well, I can slice at him whilst the rest passes by, so that we can run.
Yeah, Barry slices at him from a distance for a bit to force him to not immediately be able to stand up. Leatherface has given up on his chase at this point because he sees the town that you're going to. And you all cross and make it to the town. End of story.
Yay! Only one of you died.
And then Katara can still patch up my eye, I guess.
Yes.
Mate, you ever gonna fucking die?
No. But this video is.